Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rika and this is Rika Life. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventures in yarn and crochet. Today as always I have lots to share with you. Before we get started, please like this video, share and subscribe. Alright, so today we are going to be doing a WIP and yarn chat session and my camera doesn't look straight. Okay, and so feel free to grab a project and to work on something with me or, just watch something. I don't know what I'm pressing. Something on the screen is happening. Okay, so for today's project, I'm actually using a Big Twist yarn, Big Twist Value, in the color Speckle Blues. It's a very nice color. I picked this up at the end in the last month of before Joann's closed. Now, if you have been watching other YouTubers, Big Twist is popping up all over the place. Many different retailers are going to be carrying it. Now, I don't know if that's because they just bought a whole bunch from Joann's or what happened, but I think officially Michael's is the one that's going to be selling Big Twist, though we also heard Hirschner's would be selling some, so I don't really know what's happening, but I think Big Twist is going to be available. So for any of you who liked that yarn from Joann's, I think it'll be around soon enough. So hopefully all the same colorways and all the same stuff that we've loved. Okay, let me show you my project. So Juan the Yarn Addict just came out with the new pattern this week. Well, last week in your world, called the Timeless Reflection Shawl. And I only had two skeins of this yarn and I've already used one. And this is what it's looking like. You can see that it's so beautiful. So it's rows of granny clusters with double crochets and then a row of windows. So it's like a 6-row repeat. And it's funny because when I have done Juan's other shawl called It's Just a Shawl, and then last summer I made a whole bunch of Bago Day Crochet's Annabelle shawl. So when this one came out, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like those two patterns kind of merged together and created this new pattern. Though, I mean, we all get our inspiration from all over the place. So I don't even know if Juan has ever watched Crystal's Annabelle shawl video, who knows. But it just reminded me of that one, and it reminded me of his It's Just a Shawl. And so I'm really loving this. And I opened up my yarn closet and I was like, let's make this shawl. And this was the yarn that kind of spoke to me and said, make me first. So I'm making it. And I'm doing really good, guys. Since I've organized things, I feel like it's just flowing better. I'm able to work on projects easier. I know exactly what I have. It's visually very appealing. And so that kind of makes me want to crochet more. Although I don't necessarily have all the time in the world right now with my kiddos home. If you hear any noise or fighting in the background, it is them. They are home with me. They're just in the other room. But I thought I would pop on and just do a quick video so that, you can see my bright smiling face on Monday morning. So yes. What else? So this weekend that just passed, I'm trying to think if I have any plans. I don't have any really set plans other than a couple of classes for my kids. So yeah, the weather is hot. It is hot here. It is in the hundreds. It basically goes between 85 to like 105. And the other night it was almost 9 p.m. and it was like 93 degrees. So I have not been walking outside. I just charged my little step counter. It's this little one. It's just a little kind of bracelet to wear. It tracks my steps on here. So I just charged it after a long time. It was just sitting here in my drawer. And I charged it and it's ready, and I'm planning to just get in my steps indoors. Just stay active and, need to take care of my health on top of everything else. Or rather, should I say, that should be the first priority, right? Is taking care of our health. So hold on just 1 second. Okay, that's better. The camera was looking kind of fuzzy to me. Now I feel like the color is back on track. So yes, what was I saying about health? Yeah, so I'm just finding that I need to spend more time on my health now and making that a priority. So it's been really good to sit and do some journaling in the morning and the evening to kind of just like check in with myself, see what's happening, what are my thoughts, all of that. I don't know if any of you do that as well. I know when I'm crocheting kind of, and I'm not recording a video, my mind does slow down a bit. It kind of goes into like, you know, sometimes this state of flow where I, you know, the thoughts slow down. So that's why I really love crocheting sometimes, because it doesn't require me to, it kind of gives me a pause, you know, it gives me a pause. And I really do like that pause. But then I intentionally sit down with my journal and I will write out things, and now I've written down some journaling prompts. So I will go through those and hopefully reflect upon my day and just, you know, get ready every evening for the next morning. So that's something I'm liking. So yes, it's been a very nice summer so far, and I cannot believe my kiddos have already been home with me for like a month. It's flying by. It's just flying by. It's already nearing the end of June, and actually my birthday is coming up in July, so I'm very excited for that. I actually saw that there is a event, like a 3-day event happening. I don't know, it's like some sort of crafting event or something, but it looked really fun, and it looked like it's not too far from me. But I was just trying to figure out, like, is it possible for me to go? And if I were to go, like, I would like to go with someone. So I'm trying to figure all that out. I thought that would be a nice kind of birthday present to myself. Just a little time away from the usual routine, and to just get to craft and be with people who want to make things and just have fun. So let's see about that. I'm going to look into it further and see if I can get anyone else interested in that. So I will keep you posted on that in case it does happen. And yes, let me know in the comments what you are making today. I would love to know. I'm always curious to know what are other people making. And honestly, it's just so inspiring. Every week you know those posts people put about like finished object Friday or work in progress Wednesday, like all of those things? I really do love those because it gives me so much inspiration. Even just like there's some color of the red heart itty bitty stripes or bitty stripes. What's the color? Of course, now I can't remember the name, but I just took a screenshot of it because that project looks so beautiful in that color. And I was like, I need to make something in this color. So just things like that, it just gets me in the zone, and I just get more ideas for future things I want to make. Now, I don't know if I've shared this on the channel, but I do a lot of other crafts as well, not all the time. Right now, mainly I do crocheting. But I have been wanting to make a paper cutting. I'm going to see if I can share it with you. It's actually sitting right here. Probably if I share it with you and then here we go. So hopefully you can see that. It says love, peace, radiance, smiles, hope, passion, serenity, abundance, harmony, joy, grace. And this, I'll try to show it to you up close. This is all cut from one piece of paper with a knife that's like a scalpel. This is called paper cutting. So this is something that I do. This is one of the crafts that I do. And I have been wanting to make another one. So It's like a two-step, there's many steps to the process, but of course the first step is coming up with a design. So designing something, of course, figuring out what paper I'm going to use, designing something, and then comes the actual cutting part. So I had this idea in my head that I wanted to first paint the paper and then cut it, or, cut it and then add some color to it. Not just the color of the paper, but the actual design to have like watercolors or something in it. So I really don't know what's going to come of that, but I've been wanting to play with that for like over a week now. So I'm going to need to find some time where I can sit down and design, and then I will start cutting. So that's not something that I can kind of do and leave out on my desk because of my kids. So I will need to kind of contain that project and kind of put it away after each time I've worked on it. It does get a little bit messy because you're cutting out all these pieces of paper, but it's very, very therapeutic and rewarding, and it's just, I love doing it. So I'm just itching to make another paper cutting, and hopefully I take some action on that so that I can share that with you sometime this week, next week. I don't know if I'll share the behind the scenes. Maybe I'll just take a couple of pictures and share that in a video. Now, I do have a clip that I'm going to put in this video, just sharing with you another project that I've started on. I did make a short with it as well, but I thought I would insert my video here where I've already explained what I'm doing. I thought it might give some of you inspiration, so I'm going to insert it right here. Okay, everyone, I just wanted to share with you a new project that I'm working on. This is going to be a really quick video, but I just want to tell you what I'm going to be doing. So we are just going to turn around and show you right here. I am planning on doing a big granny square blanket. So this here is Red Heart Super Saver stripes, neon stripes, and I found these matching big twist colors. So I'm going to be making some squares like this and some squares in solid colors. I'm using a J6mm hook, and that is what I'll be doing. So I'll keep you up to date on my progress. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I am very excited about that project. It is going to be coming together. It is not something I'm working on finishing right now. I think it's more of a long-term WIP. So just excited for that and using that yarn and figuring out how many squares I'm going to make and all of that. So I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to using that yarn, and it's just going to be really bright and bold blanket. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.